The fun to me when we initially started it and we talked about it after Coach Garrett had passed was to honor what he was trying to do here at Kinkaid. And that was to reach out into the community to help kids have this opportunity to come into this community, not only to be enriched by the community, but also to enrich the community.
And I think it was 8th grade, I believe. I was playing, and then I saw Coach Garrett at my game, and he told me where he was. He came from Kinkaid, and then I heard about the head coach at Kinkaid, Coach Stacey Marshall. And then I did my research, and with her assistant, Coach Herb D, and just saw, and looked up the program online, and I told my parents I want to be a part of that program. I think, it would be something great for me, a great new experience, a fun experience, and that's exactly what it was.
One game we were playing, and someone threw an alley-oop off the backboard, and I don't know if the crowd went crazy or went silent because they didn't know what to do. I mean, it was a level of basketball we hadn't seen, and I think that transitioned to other sports as well. And I think a lot of that has to do with Coach Garrett, and kind of he was that segue from communities in Houston that really benefited from Kinkaid, and Kinkaid benefited from them.
My first interaction with Coach Garrett was in my middle school basketball games. He would come to my games all the time, and he really talked to me and my parents and sold us on the value of education and also basketball and athletics. He saw something in me that I didn't see in myself from a young age. He just really supported me, showed me nothing but love to me and my family. He had this saying that he would always say, your attitude determines your altitude in life. That's something that stuck with me through high school, through college, 4 years at Vanderbilt, and now as I'm trying to pursue my dreams of becoming more of a man each and every day. So with that, I carry him with me every day, trying to make him proud, and he's always gonna have a special place in my heart.
So he coached with the boys basketball staff, but he was always looking for players, whether they were girls or boys, basketball, football, baseball. That's when he just was, out there finding kids, but finding kids just who fit Kinkaid, so that he was looking for student athletes, kids that were really positive, really hard, working kids. So that was what he loved to do.
His actions were always positive for the kids. He was always positive in his reactions for what they were doing and his expectation. And I think that was the biggest thing with him, was his expectations were always higher than what the kids wanted to give.
I would tell Coach Garrett, thank you for just being that light here for many students here, student athletes and coaches and staff. Like I said, his smile was infectious. His aura was just a great aura. He was just a nice, gentle guy, and he was a blessing.
I wish so badly that more people could have gotten to know him and felt the impact he had on my life and so many lives. And that fund is just such a perfect way to honor him, because I know that would go to somebody that he would appreciate and would feel honored that they were representing his name and his legacy.
He gave kids opportunities that they wouldn't have had, and I think his heart and his legacy is one just that anyone who has known him, who has worked with him, that is the legacy just that you want to carry on. I hope someday people say those things about me, right? Because that's who he was. So I think it is something that we want to keep going because he was that kind of man.
Please consider making a gift to the Coach Levy Garrett Fund at the Kinkaid School to preserve this great man's legacy of inspiring student athletes to embody excellence.